risers, what's a rising? This is your girl Arye Harmony, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. As you guys may have know or may have seen, I did a Brooklyn edition to New Yorkers reacting to the coronavirus, and I told you guys to come in part 2 if you wanted a Manhattan edition, and that's what you guys did, and that's what you guys got. Today, as you can see, we are in the beautiful financial district in the Fulton and Nassau area. Before we get into this video, don't forget to press that like button. Don't forget to comment below about your thoughts of what you think about this video, and most importantly, don't forget to press that subscribe button for more great videos. So we're gonna go around and see if we can get some participants today. Hopefully this goes well. I feel like the Brooklyn edition went pretty good, so let's see how this turns out. So how do you feel about the coronavirus and the pandemic that's going on right now?
It makes me feel a little nervous, it's a little lonely. For those of us who are single, it's a little sad. But it's kind of nice on a day like this when you can get out and not have a lot of people around, I guess.
So how do you feel about the social distancing? Do you think it's going pretty well? Do you think it's a healing
I think
start?
here in the financial district, it's definitely going a lot better than I think in other areas of the city. I've been hearing stories elsewhere, but every time I go out, I feel like there's plenty of space. And
awesome.
We can all,
So how do you feel about the coronavirus and this whole pandemic that's going on right now?
How do I feel? Well, let me tell you how I feel. I feel like this is awesome that we have combated. I feel like we have won on this disease. I think it's awesome. I think it's seriously awesome. Like the whole United States is like shutting down everything. They're making sure people are standing like 6 feet away and the bank and stuff. And that's awesome. That's the way it should have been, because it's kind of weird when you stand so close to me. But I think it's awesome. I feel like we have won, you know what I'm saying? Like we have put out all of necessary, deeds to rid ourselves of this virus. Stand 6 feet or more away. Lots of sanitary juice or napkins and tissues, and it's just so simple. I think it's lovely. It's kind of a bummer for shoppers because all the stores are closed down, but if you order online you get better deals anyways, you know what I'm saying? So it's really like, for me, I'm like, oh god, I love shopping online. It's a win-win-win-win. But at the same time as shopping online and getting the deals, you can be germ-free.
Awesome, thank you.
I am such a germaphobe, and I feel like people are going above and beyond my means. Like I feel like I'm germy towards the actions that they're taking, because I'm what germophobism is? It means you have like issues. You have like serious like issues with germaphobe. Like one germ just freaks you out, right?
Yeah.
But they're going beyond. They're making me feel like I'm germy.
Oh.
That's how good they're doing. They're just doing so good. It's all takeout, no like sitting in and breathing on each other and like all that weird stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it's awesome. And in like 3 months, like all the businesses will be like back to normal, and they'll have like good forms of, like sanitary stuff when you walk in and stuff. And it's gonna be awesome, dude. People order their food, they're gonna be like, feel so good. I think it's awesome. I love it. I love it. And you're from YouTube. Like it's the proof that like we're here. Like USA is #1.
Yes. So how do you feel about this coronavirus pandemic that's going on right now?
It's a little confusing.
Okay.
I do know people who have contracted it, so I know it's real.
Wow.
But I think that there's more to it than what they're letting us know.
Do you think that the social distancing is, a help or, a start of it? Or do you think we should have went about it a different way? Or
It's kind of hard to say because I don't think they're giving us all the information.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I mean, it could be, but it could be something else. I think there's some funny business going on here somewhere.
How do you feel about the coronavirus pandemic that's going on right now?
We're being very careful, and it's quite nerve-wracking. I was just telling my husband, like, New York is New York because of the city, you know, and we all live here. We're used to the small houses because we're okay with living, because we have a lovely city. But
Yeah.
when the city is closed, then being in the house like gets to us a little.
Yeah, and I'm working from home, so like I'm busy through the week, and like she's a doctor.
I'm a dentist,
Yeah.
so I'm
Clinic
not
is shut at
working
the
right
moment.
now. So I have to find things to do at home, and so it's a
Nice.
little challenging right now. Yeah.
So do you think the social distancing is helping?
I think so.
I'm hoping so. I'm trying
Yeah.
not to read the negative news because there's one side of the media that says no matter what you do, it's not going to help. But I think the social distancing is helping. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we are from India, and they have a complete lockdown.
Lockdown over there, so we at least they can't even get
you
out
cannot
of the
get
house.
out of your house.
What?
Yeah.
So like
didn't even know
I
that.
mean, here you can get out, but like the pros and cons, like we are here by ourselves. Like there, you are stuck in the house and you're with your family, which can be both ways. But like here,
Yeah.
if you are not able to get out, you can get lonely. So.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the coronavirus going on right now?
I'm very tired. I'm very tired to be by myself because I live normally. I'm from Germany,
Yeah.
and I'm only here for a couple of years to work. I have only my dog and myself, so I'm a little bit. I have homesick. Is it?
Homesick? Yeah.
Yes, I'm homesick. I think that's it. Ja, ich wäre gerade lieber bei meiner Familie in Deutschland.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being on camera. So how do you feel about the corona pandemic that's going on right now?
It's pretty surreal, I would say. Yeah, I think it's easy to not really think about just how bad it could get because it seems so odd.
I think we're all in our own separate bubbles and we don't really have a complete perspective of what is actually happening unless we're in someone else's place.
Plus
So
he
it's
works in an
hard to
ICU,
know
so-
necessarily. When we're at home, working from home, watching Netflix, etc., it's impossible to really understand what someone else is going through at that time because of our separation that we're not really used to.
Yeah.
We only get the little snippets from Facebook or some social media, and that's it.
Yeah. Don't you feel like we've kind of always been in our own little bubble here in New York, though?
I think it's shedding more light on it now.
Yeah.
A little bit of our own bubble for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But like it's like multiplied when you're in your
This is true.
New York-sized apartment, which is
Especially when you live next to
Yeah.
a tourist location and
Oh.
you see that there's absolutely no one there. Actually, this is the most I've seen people out here in a long.
Really?
Yeah.
this,
It's probably because it's so nice out.
Wow.
this
And do
is
you,
a lot more.
do you think that the social distancing is helping? Do you think we should have went with a different approach?
I don't think there was any idea of what other approach would be possible.
I think it probably could have happened earlier.
It could have probably
people
happened,
actually
yeah.
like listened, and
Awesome.
especially because of the severity of it.
I think it could have happened earlier. I just don't know if it would have. I think whatever leaders we had, even you have to go through the whole like. It's almost like we were in denial at some point. Everybody was,
Yeah.
and then to actually come to realization that this is real and this is like really happening, and then to what degree. Almost impossible to really gauge that. I think a lot of the things that could have happened weeks earlier.
Yeah.
I just think, as I was telling you, there's no way to really know. We'd have to have had the perspective of the Italians or the Chinese before and been in their shoes and have had that understanding to really take it seriously. Even words are not enough sometimes to make that happen.
Yeah. So how do you guys feel about the whole pandemic of the coronavirus that's going on right now?
It's a little eerie being in New York without all the people, but we're hanging in there. We have a dog that we have to take out, of course, just trying to stay safe. But yeah, so we're doing okay.
Okay. Do you think that the social distancing is helping out?
Yeah, partially. Yeah, I think everybody's doing the best they can. It gets crowded, even for people out in New York. Everybody's trying to exercise or get out and stay sane, and so it still feels a little crowded in parks and stuff. But I think for the most part, people are trying, and it'll probably help over time.
Okay. So how do you feel about the coronavirus pandemic that's going on right now?
It's really sad. For me, I think it's really strange seeing New York City like this. but also I think it's great because New York City's everybody's kind of cooperating to work together and try to get this over with. And I've been biking a lot to get exercise and taking pictures, and it's just fascinating to me seeing the world just came to a stop and nobody's on the street at all. It's really crazy. But it's also sad because I can't see my grandmother, and it's also for the better. But I just want this to get over with,
Okay. So what did you guys think? How did you feel about their responses? One thing I will say, Manhattan was a little bit more challenging than Brooklyn because Manhattan is more scattered, it's more separate. So I really had to walk to find people, and there was a lot of people that was really I'm not really feeling it. Mainly because I feel like Manhattan is a little bit more sensitive to this topic right now, which I completely understand. Manhattan has been hit pretty hard. And this area is usually a booming area. So it's just crazy to see how few people it is out here. One thing I will say that I really liked about this edition is more diverse. Had different backgrounds, different ethnicities in this one. So that's one thing I can really say I enjoyed about this. I feel like the responses were more diverse too. But you guys comment below and tell me your opinions and your thoughts and what you thought about their responses. Once again, don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to Becoming a Riser for more great content videos, and also please share if you care. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace. See you next time.
Fit me like a puzzle piece. Be the jig to my saw. Be the inhale to my X. Breathe out while I breathe in. Be the fit to my diamond.